guys, what's up good people? It's your girl Mercy Wamboy back here on your screen with a new video. In case you are new here, please welcome to this channel. We love each other around here and consider subscribing to this channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back time and time again. You are absolutely the best and I love you guys so much. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this beautiful cake over here. Although it's not perfect, but it's beautiful. I'm attempting to create an origami cake, and you guys, so many things would have gone wrong, but I managed to attain this. Please rate me in the comment section. Let me know how I did it as a first timer. This is an origami cake, and by the end of the video, I'll be letting you know where I went wrong and what are some of the factors that contributed to such a look, and if I could have done better, what I would have used. Anyway, this is it. So stay tuned to see how I achieved this beautiful cake. I'll also be inserting the inspiration I got from Pinterest over here, so you can see what I was looking to like achieve and what I did, and then you can rate me on the comment section. Out of 10, what did I get, or what would you rate me? Also, if you are a baker, how much would you charge for an origami cake? Because the work that goes into it, you guys, is no joke. So how much would you charge for an origami cake? Yeah, stay tuned.
So guys, of course, I'm going to start by stacking up my cakes. So you level your cakes, put in your filling, whether it's a simple syrup, whether it's some buttercream that you have, or whether it's the icing itself. That one I think I have done a couple of times with in my videos. So I think now by now you know how we roll. So I have 3 types of cake. I'm having a basic normal vanilla cake, I'm having a strawberry cake, and I was also having a chocolate coffee cake. So yeah, simple syrup, in we go, and then I'm gonna put my icing and then layer the next cake like that and like that until we are done. So yeah. Also, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Support your girl, because liking my videos really supports my channel. It enables the algorithm to recommend my videos to so many people. And by the way, I will not continue the video without thanking you guys for showing me some love, especially on the stencil video that I did, stencil on whipped cream video. If you have not watched that video, this is it. Let me insert it here so that you can at least go and patronize me there. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, so let's stack this cake, and this is that video that I'm talking about. Also, if you notice, I put yellow color in my whipping cream just so that it can give my cake some structure. Like if you cut the cake, it needs to be symmetrical from outside to the inside. So I'm done stacking my cakes, and I'm just going to pop that in the fridge as I shave up my chocolate and then melt it, put some whipping cream in it, and then we are going to do a crumb coat with that chocolate. Have you ever worked with chocolate ganache before? And if so, what was your first experience with it? Because for me, my first experience wasn't that cool, because first of all, I worked slowly, so the chocolate dried up on me, and I ended up having so many air bubbles, would I call them air bubbles, and bumps on my cake. But this was the base coat, which like the crumb coat, and I did not really mind so much. But all the same, I think it's a bit tricky, but with practice we get there. Anyway, if you're a baker and you have worked with the chocolate ganache before, kindly comment down below and let me know what chocolate is of good quality to use and what are the tips and tricks that someone needs to look at or to follow when they're working with chocolate ganache. But for sure, you need to work real fast with it. That is what I learned. So as you can see, this is what I ended up having after trying to coat the crumbs after a while. So this is what I have. It's not as smooth, but I think I tried. Yeah, for a first time person, I think I did a good job. Yes. So yeah, this is me just trying to level it out and just trying to scrape off most of what poured on my cake board, because I need my cake board clean, right? And then we're going to pop this in the fridge, and it's gonna stay there for a while. But you don't really need to pop it in the fridge. If you don't have a fridge, you guys, you can just leave it out to stand for a few minutes, 30 minutes to 1 hour max, and your chocolate will be hard enough. Because what I realized with this chocolate, as soon as it is exposed to air, it dries up. And yeah, and also for the condensed milk, it is very, very stable. You don't need to worry about it. You can just leave it to stand as you prepare your pattern or your mold, and then you can decorate your cake. But yeah, I had a fridge, so I popped mine into the fridge as now I tried to prepare this mold. And let me tell you, this mold is just crazy. First of all, as you can see, I drew the patterns that I need with a pens and a ruler. Okay. Up next, I needed to use an A4 paper and a parchment paper, because the parchment paper is greasy, and that meant the paper will not be like melting into my cake or sticking into my cake. You get what I mean? I think you do. So yeah, this is me preparing the mold, which I was going to use to now make the origami pattern. So you guys, I did not have a ruler really. I used my my cake scraper to do that, but it did the job. But it was very, very hard for me to like get the correct pattern, because the paper kept crumbling as I tried to lift to put it onto the cake. Also, again, I'm asking for help. If you're a baker, comment down below and let me know what sort of background, like the paper behind, before the parchment paper, what paper do you use? Is it manila paper? Is it carton? Because I used just a normal A4 paper and it wasn't really working. Also tell me, was it because my chocolate ganache was a little bit runny? Because when I let it dry a little bit, not really dry, like when I exposed it to air for a while, it became manageable, and I think I managed. But all the same, kindly comment down below and let me know what I would have, maybe what I did wrong, because I'll for sure be trying to do this cake again, and I know I will get it. Yeah, so this is me now making my mold that I was going to use, and it was not a joke, you guys. If you can get molds in the cake shop or where they sell cake stuff, just buy that mold, because making these ones at home is a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work. Also, what chocolate do you guys use? This is what I was using, and it's a lot of work shaving it off or cutting it into small pieces for me to prepare the ganache, and also to prepare the ganache. Yeah. And yeah, I wish I had the button chocolates, but please comment down below and let me know what sort of chocolate is best, because I was at the supermarket. I also saw those button chocolates, but I did not think of buying them. Yeah, because I don't really know what is best to use. And also, is it the same chocolate that we use for drips? Yeah, so this is what I ended up buying. So I bought 2 bars of that I used for the coating and also for preparing the cake pattern. Yeah, so I shaved this off, and then using my whipping cream, I added 3:1 ratio for white chocolate, popped it into the microwave as you'll see me do, stirring it, and then yeah, I got my ganache, added some color, and voila, I finished making my cake. right here, as you can see, I was melting my chocolate. And one tip I want to put across is that stirring is what melts your chocolate. It's not the heat in the microwave. The heat in the microwave is only supposed to help your chocolate be malleable, for you to be able to stir it, to mix with the whipping cream, and then it is going to melt while you stir. So don't leave it in the oven for long, not on the oven, sorry, in the microwave for long, thinking that you are now melting it. It is going to burn and you will get nothing out of it. You're actually going to spoil it. So put it in a range of 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds max as you stir in between, and you will realize the more you stir, the more your chocolate melts. Okay. Also, guys, as you can see, is now when I'm adding color, and I don't know whether adding powder color or gel color is the best thing to do when you're coloring your ganache. I'm gonna find out, but please comment down below if you know what's best to use, because I realized when I added my powder color, yes, I got the color that I needed, but my chocolate became sort of textured. As you can see, it's not as smooth as it is. I don't know whether now it's the quality of this chocolate or it's because I added the color, but as you can see, it has some texture to it. Like, it doesn't look as smooth. It looks like it has some little lumps or some little particles, which doesn't look really appealing. But I didn't really mind, because this was just me doing my own trials at home, and the cake was supposed to be eaten just at home. I wasn't making this for any client. So please comment down below and let me know what's the best color to use. Is it gel color? Is it the powdered color? And also, what quality of chocolate or which type of chocolate one should use to make the chocolate ganache? Because as you can see, I was really struggling. Yeah. So over here, I decided to dowel my cake, and because I was traveling to go over Easter holiday with it to my shags or to my up country, I decided to dowel it so that my cake will not be moving. And yeah, this is because I was transporting it, and I did not really have the straws. I like using the mocktail or the cocktail straws because they're a bit hard. I had these skewers, and this is what I decided to use to dowel my cake. This gave it extra support and it gave it stability as I was transporting it. Then here came the disaster, guys. Wow. So before I realized that my chocolate ganache was so runny, I had gotten into so much trouble. Yani, I had really struggled with this mold, because the mold was, first of all, was not so stable, and then now to add on, my ganache was runny. As you can see, it's not really settling in as it should be. So the only thing I did for this first mold, I put it as it was. And then I realized it was not going to give me the shapes that I want. That is why, if you will see my cake on one side, it doesn't have really a good shape. So for the rest that are a bit structured, I waited for my ganache to harden a little bit, then I used it. So this is after me putting all the molds and putting it in the fridge for say an hour or two, and this is what I achieved. This is me peeling out the paper. As you can see, the parchment paper or the baking paper helps your ganache not to stick. You'll not be having excuse me, you'll not be having paper pieces left in your cake, and it peels out so seamlessly. So this is me peeling it out. You need to just be gentle on it, otherwise you'll rip off everything. So yeah, let's peel it off and see what I got. Okay, so now I have finished peeling the cake and this is what I have. I'm going to trim the top part using a knife that I will be dipping in some hot water. This is hot. Okay, not really hot, but yes, it has some temperature in it. And I'm going to be using it to cut it off because I really want that sharp, smooth edge. And the hot water enables you to, enables the knife to just glide on top smoothly without leaving you with some cracks. And yeah, so let's cut the top, and then we're going to be touching up the sides as well. And I tried filling in some of the spaces because the spaces were a lot and it wasn't looking as good. So yeah, I'll also be using my spatula, dip it in hot water, grab a little bit of chocolate from the bowl, and then I'm going to be like filling the small spaces that you are seeing here. Otherwise, I think I did a good job. For a first timer, I think I did a good job. Yes. So let's do that, and then I'll put some decorations on it and my cake will be done. I hope you are enjoying the video. If you're watching up until this point and you have not subscribed to my channel, please, why haven't you subscribed? Like, wait, what are you even doing? You're doing me a big disservice. Yet I bring you very nice content. I bring you very beautiful videos, educative videos, all my mistakes, all my good things. We are all learning together. So please, kindly hit that subscribe button and let's grow this channel together. Also, comment on the comment section. Let's engage on the comment section and let me know what you think about this video and what I could have done better. Okay, and what are the tips and tricks to working with chocolate ganache. Okay, if you're a baker and if you're a beginner and a first timer like me, let's continue growing together, learn from my mistakes and be a better baker. Okay.
So guys, we have come to the end of the video and this is what I have. I hope you have learned something. So few tips and tricks on why I achieved this and why it was not as perfect as I thought. Number one, I used homemade molds. I know you can make your own homemade molds, but the mold needs to be very strong so that it can sustain the ganache that you're making. Number two, the quality of the chocolate of the ganache you're using needs to be very great and good, because mine was a little bit runny and I did not understand why. And yeah, so maybe we can do it next time and see whether it's going to be better. But I'll use a different type of chocolate. The chocolate that I used is what you saw in the beginning of the video, and I don't like the consistency of that chocolate. Number three, also the coloring. I think adding powder food color to chocolate ganache doesn't augur well. You need to add maybe a gel food color. Yeah, that is better because you not be putting a lot, and I don't think it's going to destroy the consistency of the chocolate. So I think using powder food color might have affected the consistency of my chocolate and even the appearance, because it's not as smooth, it looks like it has granules. Yeah. And then what else? When you're working with chocolate ganache, you need to be very, very fast because it dries down on you real quick. So you need to work very fast so that you can get a smooth coat, crumb coat, and then you can also get very, very good and sharp edges. Okay, so those are the few tips and tricks for the cake layering. I think I've shown you a couple of my videos, me layering my cakes, what I put in between my cakes. I'm going to be showing you different fillings that I think are good and that taste very nice for your cakes, fruit fillings, chocolate fillings. Yeah, we're going to be doing that in different videos. Comment down below and let me know what you'd love to see about baking. I'm not really a guru in baking, but I'm a self-taught and I'm passionate about baking. So yeah, that is why I come up with these things. I get inspiration from Pinterest and I try to recreate them. So this is a Pinterest inspiration. This is the photo I was expecting, and this is what I achieved. Again, rate me in the comment section between 0 and 10 and let me know how I did. And without rambling too much, I think I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. Until then, it's adios. Bye bye.